Howdy folks, it's your buddy JP again on another adventure in the Adirondacks. This time I am on a truck-based operation. I am at Pollywog Pond right now at site number 5, which is a pretty sweet site. It's snowing. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can pick it up, with a darker background here, but it's snowing. I'm meeting my buddy Justin as usual. We're gonna do some truck camping at the pond and use the pond as a launch point to do some pond hopping, do some paddling, do some portages, all sorts of good stuff. I beat him here and just enjoying this brisk, gray, snowy day. And as you could see, started to make something to eat. I have some crispy duck pad thai left over from last night. That's what we're having for lunch today to start this adventure. So as that's heating up, I'm just hanging out. I'm gonna eat my lunch, maybe take a couple casts and see what happens. Other than that, let's get this party started. Let's do it. Yummy. Awesome. Bushcraft.
That smells so good. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is exciting. So these are jalapenos from the garden. The red pepper is not from the garden because we didn't get any reds this year, but the jalapenos are from the garden. Potatoes, and this is Portuguese meatloaf, which is a meatloaf mix with chorizo. So it should be quite good. So you just gotta get all up in there. You gotta get you some potatoes with some roasted reds. Then you get your Portuguese meatloaf.
That's awesome.
Think so?
Yep. Fire roasted peppers. Come on. Let's go.
Is this your average run-of-the-mill cider, or is this Dickens cider?
This is not Dickens cider. It was some good cider. It wasn't the cheap piece stuff.
You could tell it was good because it was brown.
Yeah, it's like
A brown Dickens
not
cider
chance.
is definitely...
Touche. Ah, that was good. That was good.
I didn't even finish.
Dude,
I couldn't even couldn't get the rest
good.
out.
That was good. That was quick.
Blueberries in there are very pronounced. They sure are. Way more blueberry than maple. Morning, everybody. We are on the water and moving across Pollywog Pond. Our plan was to camp last night at Middle Pond and start our paddle and our loop there, but it was occupied, so we picked a pretty sweet site on Pollywog. That's where we set up last night. So we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the adventure. No pun intended. That's good because we had meat and potatoes last night. I'm getting good at this stuff. We're getting to the meat and potatoes of the adventure. so far, so good. Having a lot of fun. Breakfast was killer. Some snow and some wind last night, as you could see. And it's a little overcast today. It's in the 30s, but it's above freezing. It's just a little chilly and gray. But today is supposed to be the nicer of all the days. Tomorrow we had a paddle planned as well, but as of right now there's an 87% chance of freezing rain, and it's looking pretty gnarly, so we may end up hanging out in the Hercules tomorrow. We shall see. But what a sweet little pond, man. This is awesome. Left the fishing gear behind because we've got, I don't know, probably a 5 to 6 hour adventure ahead of us, and that wouldn't include fishing. And with it getting darker earlier, we just decided to make this about paddling. So let's get to it. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, what a save. What a save. Here we are, folks. Canoe carry to Middle Pond. She's ready to carry. Everything's tucked in, all nice and tidy. Carry a bag. We're going to head up there. Bit of a hill, bud. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
We're on the legendary Fish Creek, everybody. Fish Creek, baby. Fish Creek for the win. Love it. What an enchanting little paddle. That FAFO wind in the trees. Jeez. heading that away.
Absolutely no fucks.
Zero.
I love it.
Zero, baby. And pond, here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo, buddy. Pond is quite beautiful, and we had quite the bald eagle sighting. Huge eagle, man. What a big bird. Getting ready to do the short carry to Rollins Pond, and then we make our way, I think it's Rollins, then Floodwood, I think. I forget. Lots of ponds around here, lots of ponds. But what a cool spot. I say that a lot, I know, but they really are. So it's been an awesome day so far. Hit this carry, and then we'll be on the home stretch. What a view. Super cool. Snack time on Rollins Pond. What a pretty spot. Alright, snack time's over. Getting back on the water on Rollins. We'll head across Rollins. We have a portage to do, and then we're back into Floodwood, and then I think Middle, and then we're almost home. So pretty awesome, a pretty rad day trip to do. It's a very popular loop, which I'm sure most of you already know. So, but we're gonna get back to it. The wind is kicking up a little bit, so it's giving us some motivation to get back on the road. So here we go. Let's do it. Set for Floodwood. Time to get back to middle. Last portage of the trip, folks. Well, of this paddle anyways. Hopefully the weather holds out, but the forecast for tomorrow is pretty gnarly. Like 87% chance of wind and rain and freezing rain. So we had another loop planned for tomorrow, but if that weather rolls in, that's not gonna happen. So we shall see. We took our sweet time doing this loop today. Could have done it much faster, but I specifically avoided doing that because if we're held up in a tent tomorrow and today was the only paddling to be had, I wanted to enjoy it. So that's what we did. Took our time, paddled slow, took in the scene, the scenery, and had a good time. Right now I'm about finished with this portage into Pollywog, which is the pond we are camped at. So we'll put back into Pollywog, paddle over to our campsite, and have me some s'mores whiskey. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. So, almost done, and then the food and real fun begins.
supreme pizza from our local country store. The White Buffalo. Ooh, she's a little crispy.
Look at that. Came out awesome, man. Very good. Blueberry maple sausage, bacon, eggs, loaded hash browns, pickled onions, jalapenos, toast. Alrighty, children, our monster breakfast is done. It was awesome. Weather's rolling in, it's getting kind of gnarly, and rather than do what we probably should do, we're getting back on the water. We're gonna do a little bit of paddling and try to nab another pond or two. So we're gonna hopefully be back in time before the rain starts, but it's entirely possible we won't. But you can see the portage is just around the bend over here, so we're gonna paddle straight over to it, hit the carry into another pond, and then hop into another one. So we should be able to do it in a couple of hours. Safety is paramount, so we'll be careful, but hopefully we make it back before the rain. The wind's picking up, so we got work to do. In this pond is crazy. It's like a weird blue aqua color. It's interesting. It's like the Blue Lagoon. Anyways, it was just a short hop into this pond and we're off to the next one. So portage is pretty much right here. we are in our destination pond for the day. Green Pond. That was pretty rapido adventure to get here. It wasn't that bad. A couple minutes of a paddle, a couple minutes of a portage, times 2, and here we are. It's really amazing to me how many places you can explore in this area and how interconnected everything is. So you could spend weeks and months just exploring stuff in the Adirondacks. It's pretty sweet. So the water is such an interesting color in this pond. Camera won't pick it up, but it's solid blue-green color. It's pretty neat. So we're gonna paddle around this a little bit and hop back over to Pollywog, hopefully before the rain. Maybe set up a tarp and hang out a little bit. We shall see. No plans. No plans. Back into Follinsby Clear Pond we go. Definitely got to keep the nose in the wind. So that was a fun little adventure. Something to take up a little bit of time. Burn off that big old breakfast before we get pinned down by some rain. So we were happy to do it. Pretty fun doing this stuff. Again, so amazing to me that stuff is so interconnected here and very well maintained for the most part. It's pretty awesome. You can launch in one place and find so much. Yeah. And I was oddly comfortable though, because I decided to not fight it. Not sure that everybody can see it or grasp the full effect, but that wind and that weather is rolling in now, so we got off our little adventure just in time. We're setting up the tarp, guide out the tent, and probably get some wood going just to have less to do this evening when it's crappy out. So let's get to it. Got one right here. Look what Mr. I don't like truck camping brought. Tiny cornhole. Here we go. All right, you ready, Chappie?
Sure am. Paper, rock, scissors?
No, I'm going first.
Okay.
Yes! Something tells me that the accuracy is going to start decreasing pretty soon.
It's all part of my plan.
We're starting to get our little sprinkles, so we're pretty sure the weather is getting close, but I didn't do a tour of camp yet, so I want to give you a quick tour. Got the tarp set up as a windbreak and to give us some shelter when the rain hits. Nice little table, fairly close to the fire. Justin's Mondo hot tent, the Lux Hercules. This thing's awesome. It's like a bunker, and he's got a nice winter well stove in there. I got my climate over here, and our vehicles are close by, and we are right on the water, so it doesn't get much better than that. So we're just gonna wait out the weather, hang out as usual, make a beverage, talk about the day's adventure. So it was a lot of fun so far. Tomorrow morning we head out, so this is our day 3. So this will be night 3. Tomorrow will be day 4. We'll be out of here. We may or may not add a paddle to the mix tomorrow as well, but we've been putting in work, so it's been a lot of fun. But let's get back to it. Look at this thing, dude. It's got a Mondo stove in there, lizard lamp, little hotel. Sweet. Yep.
This little table.
Little Amazon special. Alright, let's get our milk in there. A little seasoning blend, salt, pepper, paprika, all that good stuff. Go, slider patties, mushrooms, going on the fire. What is that? That's a steak. Steak!
Steak boy!
Look what Justin's got. Fresh rosemary.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a nice setup right there. Proud
Thank
of
you, sir.
Proud of you, kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Might as well throw the rest of it in.
Whoa.
He's proud of me.
Yes.
That's the good stuff right there.
Yeah, buddy. So our ground beef is cooked. Ground beef, mushroom. It's hard to see with all the steam. Ground beef, mushroom, rosemary, and a little bit of butter. And here is our winning combo of pasta, Colby Jack, a little bit of butter, milk, and all of our seasoning. So we're just gonna take this, mix it all up, let that cheese melt, let that butter get going. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, can't wait. There we go. Mushroom cheeseburger pasta. It's gonna be so freaking good. But wait, there's more. Cowboy candy to it. These are jalapenos from the garden, pickled and sugared. A little pizzazz. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could do that.
Get to it.
I got work to do. Alright everybody, all packed up. It's been another Adirondacks adventure. This one was fun. We had a lot of fun, had a good night. The weather worked out perfectly timing wise. It's a beautiful spot here at Pollywog Pond. You saw our little pond hopping adventure take place, and what an incredible view. A little bit of road noise. But it wasn't that bad. If you enjoyed this video and you got anything out of it, learned anything, plan on coming here, any of that good stuff, you know, give it a thumbs up and leave some feedback in the comments below. As usual, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so when I post a video you get notified and you can watch it. Don't forget to hype it as well. Thanks, it's been fun. We'll talk to you soon.